Hello everyone, my name is Saloni and I am a digital entrepreneur from India. I've been creating content on this channel for the last 5 years and I recently moved to Thailand to take a shot at the digital nomad lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to give you a complete breakdown on what it costs to live here and what kind of expenses would you need to budget if you're also thinking of taking a shot at a lifestyle like this. So if you're excited about this, make sure that you watch till the very end. I'm going to give you all the numbers in Thai baht, but I will also have conversions for Indian rupees and US dollar at the bottom. So make sure that you stick around and let's begin. So even before we start talking about our expenses in Thailand, I actually have a house full of things back home in India. I was living in a 5 BHK apartment with my whole family. So I have a lot of furniture, fridge, TV and all of those things. So we're currently not renting any house in Bangalore. So where does all of this stuff go? So what we've decided to do is basically hire a warehouse. So the service that we're using is by this company called Saloni S, and there are a lot of other warehousing options that are available across different cities. So they came to our place, they packed up all of our stuff really well in multiple layers and they've taken it to their warehouse. For this service, we're paying them 12,000 rupees per month. Now, this number would greatly differ depending on the number of things you have. But for us, which was a 5 BHK setup plus a full office, we're paying 12,000 rupees per month, which in my opinion is a decent steal because they're also giving us insurance, they're taking care of everything, and it's all nicely packed and taken care of in a secured facility. Now let's jump to the expenses in the country of Thailand. The first and the biggest expense that most of us undertake is living. You will have to rent a house or stay in a hotel or Airbnb or something like that when you're here. The good thing about Thailand is that Thailand is very well set up for short-term and mid-term travelers, especially digital nomads. So even if you want to rent a proper condo, house, apartment fully furnished for just about a month, of course the rent would greatly differ depending on the city that you choose to live in Thailand. For example, Bangkok, which is the capital, is more expensive. The city that we're staying, Chiang Mai, which is a smaller town, is less expensive. So it depends on where you choose to live. So a decent estimate for a one-room condo setup in any of the major cities like Chiang Mai, Phuket, Bangkok and all of that would be anywhere between 30 to 35,000 baht per month. This is on the higher side. You will find very good properties even in the 10, 15, 20,000 baht range. We are currently paying 30,000 baht per month and this includes water and electricity as well. Internet and cleaning has to be paid on top of this. So this is like a decent sized accommodation for both of us, fully furnished, taken care of. It's great. This could be slightly on the higher side if you go for like a proper society in Bangkok. Also on top of this, you would have to pay 1 month rent as deposit. This is optional. Some properties take it, some don't. So you'll have to figure that out based on the property you choose. How do you find these places? Airbnb is a great option, but then of course listings there are slightly more expensive. You could also just walk around in the city and you'll find a lot of condos. You could walk in and ask them for their monthly rates and they would tell you. So it's actually quite easy to find accommodation here. The next big expense in Thailand for you is going to be your food. The good news is that Thailand has a lot of high quality, hygienic, affordable and multiple different food options available throughout the city. So it's amazing the kind of variety I get as well as the quality I get here. So we've currently budgeted 200 baht per meal for 2 people. So that's 600 baht a day for 2 people. And this gives us access to high quality non-veg local Thai meals and we absolutely love it. So 600 baht per day for 2 people is our food budget and we follow this strictly 25 out of 30 days in a week. The other 5 days, we are a little liberal with our food budget. So we give ourselves 1500 baht a day. For the rest of the 5 days, these are weekends or days we want to celebrate, etc. So in total, we budgeted 22,500 baht per month for 2 people. And this gives us access to everything. We have food at some of the best restaurants. We eat local food, we eat non-veg, we eat everything that we want. And it's amazing. And we're really, really happy with the food scene here. The next big expense for anybody is local commute. Now, we're currently based in Chiang Mai in Thailand and this city doesn't really have a public transport system like local buses or metro. So, I mean, you can't use that as an option. But this is a really tiny city and what most people do here is that they get bikes on rental. So, currently, we've taken a two-wheeler as well on rent and renting motorbikes or even cars is very, very easy in Thailand. All you have to do is pay a deposit, which is not significantly high. I think in our case, it was 2000 baht. And on top of that, you will have to submit a copy of your passport and you can get your bike. Technically, you don't need to give a driving license to get a bike, but we have an international driving license, so we are pretty safe with respect to that. You can get your bike rented from a lot of different places here. We've currently rented our bike for 250 baht a day, which comes out to 7,500 baht a month, and this has made our life so easy. We're easily able to go from one place to another. Everything's convenient. The driving situation here is great. People follow rules. There's lane driving. All of that's amazing. So it's absolutely perfect. On top of this, you would have to add petrol to your bike as well, but the price for that is very minuscule, so I'm not even really budgeted for it. Chiang Mai is a tiny city. Going from one place to another really doesn't cost much. The next big expense for us is the co-working space that we are using. We're not tourists here, we're digital nomads, and we're essentially running our business while being based here. So we need to have access to office space, high quality internet, just good vibes around us, which makes us productive and wants to work all day long. So the co-working pass that we've taken for both of us, we've taken a monthly pass for 2 people, and that's 12,500 baht. This gives us 24-hour access to the co-working space. We get free coffee every day, high quality internet, all of that. Like, the whole working situation for us is taken care of at this price point, and I think it's super affordable compared to a lot of other places. Even back in Bangalore, it was more expensive than this. So this is absolutely awesome. Plus, when we go to a co-working space, we get to meet a lot of people, especially digital nomads who are working on similar businesses as us. So it's a great sort of networking place also. But even if you're coming to Thailand for less than a month, the good thing is that all of these co-working spaces have a daily, even hourly passes available. So you don't necessarily have to sign up for the big monthly amount. You can even go in for like 200 baht a day and get your free coffee, get internet for the day, and get your work done. The next expense category is fitness expenses, which is membership to gym, any other fitness resorts, spa sort of a thing that you'd like to take membership to. This is obviously optional. Not everyone likes to sign up for it. Also, quick note, if you're in Chiang Mai, in Thailand, this is a very walkable city, so you may as well get all of your fitness and things taken care of by just walking around the city also. We've signed up for a property here. It's called Center of the Universe. They have a swimming pool, they have gymming, all of that. And we are essentially using their swimming pool as our fitness activity for this month. For this, we are paying 10,000 baht per month for 2 people, and this gives us early access to the swimming pool, fitness, all of that. So that's great for us. There are daily passes, weekly passes, monthly passes available for gyms as well. I will have the pricing of some of those listed in the description box below. But 10,000 baht per month for 2 people is what we are paying living here. And lastly, we have miscellaneous expense category. This includes ad hoc shopping, a little bit of going out of the city for some weekend getaways, lot of random things like that. Of course, this would differ from person to person, but essentially we've accounted 15,000 baht per month for our miscellaneous expenses, and this we found to be pretty sufficient because all of the major things are already accounted for. So this is just random things on the side. We are currently using our miscellaneous budget for weekly shopping, weekend getaways, Thai cooking classes, massages, salon appointments, etc., all of which is pretty affordable here again. So a sum total of all of our expenses here is 95,000 baht per month. On top of this, we are currently paying 12,000 Indian rupees back home for all of our stuff car storage. So yeah, that's the total amount of money that we are spending to live here and for this lifestyle. It does not feel like we are depriving ourselves at all. We are having the best time of our life. We have access to all of the amenities and everything's taken care of. I absolutely love it. This should give you a realistic idea of how much you would need to spend to have a lifestyle like this. But this budget, remember that it's slightly on the higher side. You can easily make it happen in about 75% of this budget as well if you cut back on some non-essential things. Yeah. With that, I'm ending this video. I hope you have a clear idea of how much money you would have to spend to come to Thailand. If you want to try this, you definitely should. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm signing off. See you next time. Bye.